français, je ne peux pas parler français pendant le français. Où est l'on? Je vis promenade dans la quartier. Neige de pluie aujourd'hui. Est-ce un jeu? No way jeu. Yeah, aujourd'hui. Comment va aujourd'hui? Ça va bien avec vous, femme? Je femme. Que mangez-vous pour dîner? Il est septembre, il est 8 heures. Il est septembre. Parlons anglais. Yeah, the sun shining to the GoPro is bad. Bad. So we're gonna walk like that. Okay, no, we don't go to the main road. It is a very, very rainy day. Sunshine, rain. Okay. Anyway, Tuesday, not really nothing much to talk about this week personally. Not say nothing to talk. A little down. I mean, the economy is down. So, yeah. Of course, there are many other ways to. Oh yeah, I forgot to check my interest rate because we need an answer. I need an answer whether the bonus interest rate is really better or both account is just normal. If both account is just normal, then nothing change. If the bonus savings in the bonus interest has higher interest, then we can immediately move to one particular phase, which I think is fantastic. And there is a promotional thing that I read today on my bank, 2.6%. That's actually very good. Yeah, very good. The catch is I have to. It's very long. It's one of those super long-term investment because I have to put money into the tax-free savings account. And how does the tax-free savings account work? Is that whatever interest you earn in that account, obviously is tax-free. Whatever I earn interest now, I get taxed, which is boo hoo hoo. That's one of the reasons that's one of the main reasons why I would invest instead, because I would get taxed one way or the other. Might as well just use, save a little and spend a little, especially spend the one that just hits above the tax bracket. Keep the savings below the tax bracket and spend invest the remaining months. And one of the investment obviously is tax-free, so that's great. And the catch, the catch is every year I have a fixed amount to put into that savings. That's right, it is fixed. I think it's about 5,000, 6,000. I need to double check. And it is one of the best, okay, if you're saving it for long term. Something like for example, I'm gonna spend 5-6 years down the road to buy land, then yes, that is actually perfect. However, because of the cap, that means I won't earn a lot. I think in total we can put, so every year okay, it's about 5,000 every year since 2000 and was it 2012? I need to double check a little bit because in total I think I can put up to 75,000 around there, plus minus. That is considered my room of contribution per se. And you know what? I'm gonna clear my head a little bit. We're gonna go to Toys R Us and check some toys. Yep. I think it's, oh no. Okay, I think it's closed already. Yeah, it's about 7 o'clock. Usually 7 o'clock Toys R Us closed. Saved by the Bell, I think. So that's that. Yeah, it's closed at 7, so that's normal. Cool. So what can I do is, yeah, there's not really much. Anyway, we'll double back on the savings / whatever it is next time. So as usual, economy is down, and I have to announce, right? Because when I make a loss, I must announce, and I think I should start doing that. So Batman vs. The Flash has officially dropped down below retail. and it's actually kind of bad, right? I have to be honest, because it's 120 on retail. I can get it as low as $80. Let's put 90 just for the sake of it. If it's $90, that means it lost 25% of its value. Now that's bad, right? In my opinion, that's bad. So from what my homework tells me, that even though all the checklists, I got all the checklists done, it is a no-brainer not to buy on the drop. The only saving grace is I got a very low serial number, and yeah, maybe it's a sign. It's a sign to say stop collecting collectibles. Yeah. Oh, it's nice blue sky, as LaSalle as blue, but not clear. Yeah, it's Indonesia. So yeah, it is a very disheartening stuff. Like things you make sure you did all your research, you did your homework, and in the end of the day, like Star Wars and Doctor Strange comic book still stand. So I'm actually kind of surprised. So I kind of make a mistake, I must admit. Sold Doctor Strange, could have kept it, and it actually went up to $24. So yeah, I could have made $10 more, but that wasn't the biggest disappointment, or rather loss. No, I would say disappointment, because Star Wars, I could have gotten much more books, but I decided I was too slow, but at the same time I don't have the opportunity to grab more than 2, and yeah, I mean I can't complain much in that department. Whereas Superman versus the Flash, we did all our homework. Yeah, it is in a tough spot. Same goes with the world economy today anyway. Same goes with a lot of things in life. Like, you did all your homework, you did everything, right? Every restriction you put to yourself, it all checks out. So the last portion for today, right, is that I think it's a sign, right? It's a big, clear indication, whether you believe it or not. But for me, sometimes you just have to be aware, not just the sign. Like, if everything is going down, you don't buy it, right? Yeah, but at the same time, you buy during the dip, so when it goes up, you sell. So a lot of things, lots of decision to make, and that's why we are. Crow. Oh, actually, we should learn some crow in French. But anyway, today was a little bit busy, so I didn't learn anything. Yeah, didn't put anything in my mind, except for que mangez-vous pour dîner? What are you having for dinner? Because what are you having for lunch? What are you having for breakfast? I just did a quick check before I come out. It's totally different. Anyhow, so yeah, no. That's why we learn to spread our investments, save. Okay, not just investment. We want to spread our money to all possible location, all possible event, and that is why I'm like, it is tempting to put more money into collectibles, more money into comic book, more money into whatever thing you want to put. We always need to have wiggle room in between. And that's why I'm after running all the numbers, running all the investment that I put on the vlog, you can see that emergency funds, tried and true, it is a must. It is a must. Every time when I see the economy goes down, I see my investment goes down, I always think, what was I thinking back then? Did we do our homework? Did we accept total loss? And if it's so, yeah. And at the same time, there's many stuff. So I think we did very well, right? We overcome a lot of speculation, temptation to put more money in, and yeah, no, I think we did great. Sure, could have done better. Sure, the investment that we have, $6,500, yeah, 6.5k, could have been used for a better place. And okay, let's see. My TSFA earns me $7 a year. So let's say I put 6,000, let's put 7,000. So 7 times 7 is $49. So I only get a return of $50. Let's say they are generous and just give me a 50. Yeah, it's a nice little sunray thingy thing. Tulips. $50 a year versus, okay, this one will be very interesting, versus the money that I put in my investment. And unfortunately I was a bit too slow. Could have gotten Bluto for a cheaper price, but still, it's still cheaper, or rather it is still within our investment area, because I can cash out a little bit, get myself a Bluto and a Flash Garden. Papaya is a bit tough. Papaya, it's about $300. Technically I could do it as well. I could have gotten, I could have just cashed out 3 Funkos, and 3 Funkos I can sell close 100, 200, 400, yeah, close to 1,000 Canadian dollars. So in the return of investment, we made 1/7. Yeah, assuming that we spent 7,000. You know what? Let's make it simple. 7,000, right? 7,000 to wrap up the whole thing. Not to yeah, because we have to add in the collectibles as well. But collectibles is a bit tough because the value of my collectibles went up, and of course it drops, but it didn't drop to the point where it's negative. So I'm still technically on the positive side of the collectible. Could have been better, could have scored more Disney golden moments, but you know what, I think it's okay. Yeah, no, at the end of the day, let's say the whole economy crash, we are still good because we have our emergency funds, and we are building towards our second emergency fund, and I think we are doing great. Is it on track? A bit slower than my prediction, than my calculation, because there are lots of other factors that are different. I mean, real world, I'm running a real world scenario right now, and at the end of the day I'll just push my numbers here and you can see how much I've gathered, because ETA by end of the year, I already did my calculation, we've been putting at least $200 a month into our, yeah, about, no, 2, I did 2, actually I increased to 300, and that was earlier in the month. Now we increased back to the original 5, and the end of the day we should have at least 6,000, maybe a little bit more. By end of the day, that will be our secondary emergency funds, and I think it's fantastic. I think it's fantastic. Well, until then, je te verrai demain. Je rentre à la maison maintenant.